Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. We're not number one. God is. We may not be the best, but our purpose is to lead you to the best. Jesus Christ. www.rapfestradio.com. Old school to new school. Classics to exclusives. Gospel hip-hop music and videos. Live video interviews Monday nights at 8 p.m. Monday nights at 8 p.m. Watch. Learn. Love. Support. Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com.
You're on camera.
Clap, 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 clap.
It's killing me.
We never realized the effects of sin and what it does to us, and how it begins to kill us, and it kills us softly. I'm anti-world and Satan don't like it. The church watered down, so I had to spike it. Anti-abortion, anti-divorcing, anti-death, preaching in my coffin. Anti-drugs, anti-sin. My cup runneth over, filled to the rim. Married, but you got an anti-wife. Sleeping with the enemy, the anti-Christ. You anti-right, love, everything wrong. You anti-fire, you hate this song. You anti-real, anti-truth. That's why you hate when I'm in the booth. You anti-me, I'm anti-you. I'm one of the last of them faithful few. Loyalty, that's how the faithful do. You don't pray enough, you couldn't make my crew. So you gotta realize that sin is committing spiritual suicide. And you begin to kill off any God that you have inside of you when you sin. And you gotta get to a point where you say, I'm not gonna kill the God that's inside of me, because it's killing me. It's killing me softly. And I'ma live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. I'm a spiritual animal, they call me Hannibal. My appetite is similar to cannibals. It's understandable why they don't like this. Some say my music's too righteous. Too much Holy Ghost when I write this. I think I'm in love with the beat, I'ma write this. I'm introducing life to the lifeless, and the value of my soul is priceless. Spread the gospel like it's a virus. King of kings, not the king of Tyrus. I'm so excited I just can't hide it. Salt of the earth, so I'ma spice it. Man of God, more power than a psychic. God sees your sin, so you can't hide it. I'm old school, I'm a modern day Isaac. Hungry for God's word, so I supersized it. See, if a person doesn't know that they're dying, how can they get better? See, we are destroyed because of our lack of knowledge. And anything not obtained by faith is sin. And that's the exact thing in your life that's killing you. And it's killing you softly. Let's go. I used to make it cloudy, but the weed was killing me. Blamed it on the and this is killing me. I preach the gospel now where them killers be. I'm a demon slayer, I'm on a killing spree. Some wondering if the flow's still in me. I'm about to take off and most do ceilings be. Honestly, I don't care, you ain't feeling me. As long as it's the Holy Ghost that's filling me. Only God can bring out the real in me. Christ paved my way and Satan's still billing me. The hatred and jealousy, it was killing me. A filthy, wretched man, it was killing me. Some wondering, like, was that really me? If you don't repent, then hell is where you really be. Layers was sinning, God keeps killing me. I'm still alive, but that sin was killing me. So now we're at the moment where you have to decide what you're gonna do. Whether you're gonna kill that devil inside of you, you're gonna kill that demon inside of you, you're gonna kill that pride inside of you, or whether you're gonna kill a God inside of you. But God is saying, stop killing me, because
Yo, welcome to Rap Fest Radio, rapfestradio.com.
Rap Fest Radio.
We're really excited about tonight's show.
What are we doing today?
Well, we opened up with a song by PK.
Okay.
Representing New York, PK to the fullest. Not BK, PK.
PK.
So we're excited about that. But tonight we finally get to announce the groups that were selected for Rap Fest.
Finally here.
And it's a long process. You know, a lot of people don't understand. Some people have been like emailing me and texting me like, who's in there? Who's going to be on?
Wants to know.
I send my submission. What happens? You know, do I get selected?
I got bombarded last week too. Somebody was trying to get it out of me. I was
Really?
Like, no.
Well, let's just, before we even mention the groups, and I know we've spoken about this in previous shows, but just to make it clear, you know, our selection is not the final authority on anything. Right. You know, it's based on what we want for our event, and there's a lot of different elements that go into selecting a group. It doesn't necessarily mean that your music is no good. It doesn't necessarily mean that your rapping is no good, although maybe that could be the case. But, you know, but it's our opinion. You know, it's not the industry's opinion. It's not, you know, it's not Holy Culture or anybody else's opinion on what's going on. This is just for this particular Rap Fest event that's in the streets of the Boogie Down Bronx. We selected ministries that we think would fit the bill.
And the key thing is to say, though, it's a group of people that are involved. It's not like just one or two
this
people.
This year's committee involved 10 people. And like, I'm always present, but I never select.
Right.
I just say, next group, press play, press play, check out the pictures, whatever. You know, moderate the thing. But yeah, it's always a tough call, though. It's always a tough call, you know, especially sometimes, you know, I've been doing this is 19 years now for Rap Fest, and I've been rapping for, 22 years. So sometimes you see some of your boys' demos go through, and you're like, yeah, he's going to make it. Oh, man, he didn't make it. You know, and then I have to send him the email and say, yo, sorry, I tried.
Yeah.
You know, I pulled for you. I was hoping for it. But, you know, so it's a learning process for all of us, too. But we're really excited, I think, you know, after looking at the set list a couple of times. Well, not the set list, but the list of artists that are confirmed.
Right.
I think we got a nice...
It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
For some people, it might seem the same. You know, you hear like one or two names might sound...
But I think there's actually a lot more names that even...
Yeah. If we on a percentage, like how many people that haven't been part of Rap Fest?
Yeah.
I think we have more than 75%.
Yeah, and I think that's great.
Yeah, more than 75%. Last couple of years, we were probably 50-50. You know, but that's just based on the submissions that come in.
Right.
You know, we take whatever comes in. But this year, I think more than 75% have never participated in Rap Fest for whatever reason. So, you ready to start?
We going in?
Well, let's go with what people already know.
Okay.
We have the special guest.
Special guest.
So the guest speaker
Nikki Cruz.
is Nikki Cruz from Colorado. You know, and he's a good friend of Rap Fest. He knows us. We know him very well. Worked with him for many years.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have him. He's going to be coming out. He's going to be preaching the word that day. I don't know. Maybe we could convince him to like drop a rhyme.
He will.
If his son-in-law comes, I'll put him up there. Patrick.
Yeah,
Patrick, you owe us a rhyme. So he'll probably do it. But
Nikki Cruz, all the way from Colorado.
All the way from Colorado. He's coming out.
6 years since he came. The last time he came.
2006.
For Rap Fest, at least.
He was here and he ministered at Rap Fest along with The Truth and Truce. And a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
That was a big.
If you look back at that lineup and see the different ministries and where they've come,
right where they are now,
it's
right. And that was our biggest Rap Fest.
Yeah.
And you know, not to discredit Nikki, but it had nothing to do with Nikki.
Right.
That was just the biggest crowd. The location was
perfect.
Oh, ideal. But yeah, I mean, Nikki did pull a lot of people though.
No,
a lot of people, everybody loves Nikki. We should make a movie.
But it worked. I mean, we had Crotona Park.
Crotona Park.
This is the biggest park. You know?
And Arthur Avenue, which is huge. I mean, that East Tremont is a big area. So yeah, we have Nikki Cruz, our guest speaker. So we're really excited to have him with us. We have K-Drama as our special guest. He's going to be coming out from Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't think he's doing an Air Jordan song anymore.
Get Your Weight Up is new stuff. Yeah. Get Your Weight Up.
Even though I bet you if we asked him to, he'd do it.
I'm sure he'll drop him.
He'd do it.
I know he's got that whole the Get Your Weight Up album, right? So, what's the name of it?
We Fit.
We Fit. Sorry.
We Fit.
Get Your Weight Up is a track.
But everybody knows K-Drama. Anybody that's doing gospel hip hop knows K-Drama. He's been around for years. I always just talk about him. He sent maybe 5 years of demos to us before we finally selected him the first time.
Yeah.
You know, and now here we are, X amount of years later, and he's our special guest, and we're really excited to have him. And we have another special guest that you guys saw on our last Rap Fest radio show.
I'm excited about that.
And this is dope. Yeah, the Rep. The Rep from Arizona. I mean, incredible dude, man. We were so blessed in our interview with him. And
his album is crazy.
His album is insane. You know, I would even suggest you buy the album before Rap Fest, because I think you're not going to want to move from the stage when this guy starts rapping.
Yeah.
And you definitely want to bring your friends, your unsafe friends. Don't, you know.
Yeah.
Bring a youth group, fine. They could come and chill out, but
they can help us out too.
Yeah, they can help us out. But we want their unsaved friends, the unsaved family members to be there that day. It's not just a concert or a show. This is more than that. What else? And also, we mentioned another group that's definitely going to be there, which is Sick. This is Sick. They're from New Jersey. They're going to be at Rap Fest, and it's a good possibility that they'll be ministering with their band.
Yeah.
At Rap Fest.
That set will be crazy.
Which leads me to this next announcement. We're going to start from now with my announcement.
Let's go.
This coming Saturday, June 9th, at the Salem Coffee House, we have a Rap Fest concert series featuring Sick.
This is Sick.
Freestyle Fam, King Dave, and Refuge. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And then we have the Sanctuary Fellowship worship team is going to be doing some acoustic worship stuff there as well. You know, so we're going to mix it up. We're going to do something really nice. And it's $5 donation at the door at the Salem Coffee House, 1408 Bryant Avenue, Bronx, New York. That's where Rap Fest began. It all started at Salem Coffee House. Donation is $5 at the door, and all proceeds are going towards Rap Fest.
Since we've been there?
What?
At Rap Fest there.
We did 12 years at Rap Fest.
No, so the last year was
2005.
Right?
2005 was the last year we did Rap Fest there.
Anything Rap Fest too, though, because we didn't have any other events there.
Right, we haven't done any other. This is our it's like our
return,
our first time back since coming home. So we're really excited. You know, we've always had the support of Rap of Salem. The sound crew guys are always helping us out. So we're really excited to be there, huh? Oh, so we'll be there this Saturday. The doors open at 7 o'clock. The Salem Coffee House, 1408 Bryant Avenue in the Bronx, 10459 if you need to GPS that. It's going to be crazy. We're so excited. What else do they know? Oh, they also know that the night before Rap Fest, the night before Rap Fest, we have an event called Night Before Rap Fest. And basically that's a time for us to just be encouraged and to get a word and just almost like a pep rally for us to be ready to hit the streets on Saturdays. However, we do encourage you to bring your unsafe friends to that as well, because we can start ministering to them even from the night before, so the Saturday they could enjoy it even more.
And what more of a great time for them to see the body together and supporting each other. So that they know what they're getting into. Right.
So we will be encouraging all of the ministries that are selected for Rap Fest to come out the night before Rap Fest to Sanctuary Fellowship Church. That's the church that we attend.
Yep.
It's 1469 St. Peter's Avenue in the Bronx, Westchester Square area. Doors will open at 7 o'clock as well. And guest speaker for that day from Fuel Student Conference is Pastor Jacob Burgai.
Awesome. That's gonna be white chocolate.
Yeah, white chocolate. We're gonna see. We gotta make him spit a couple of bars.
Today. We're gonna get you. You gotta at least.
He just tweeted, so he's watching. I think he's watching because somebody tweeted. Somebody
from Phil tweeted.
I thought it was them. I thought I saw them. But either way, we want to make sure that you guys come out the night before Rap Fest. It's going to be awesome. We have some music coming on that day by J. Cruz Project. If you guys go to youtube.com/J. Cruz Project, you'll be able to see a video that was just recently released.
Yeah, an official video.
An official video of a live set, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's basically a montage of the live performances of the track. Is called I Wanna Be Yours.
Right, so you could check that out. And also, now here's our first announcement of groups. Confirmed for the night before Rap Fest. Mm-hmm. From Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York. Yep. Brooklyn, New York. You know where that is, Brooklyn? We have Logos Rhema. They're gonna be sharing with us. Man, I wish I had my applause thing. I had something before. I had an app here. If Eli talks, I could probably find it. But we'll have logos.
I think but one thing about these young guys, I'm looking forward to them. I have a video that I'm gonna post up soon. They did a freestyle for me in front of Danny Sanavia's church, and they come highly recommended. And I think that they have a great message to share. Yeah, you wanna hit it? Logos, we're not two young guys from Brooklyn. They're unashamed to just rap on the spot, which is great. So I think it's a good thing that they're gonna be participating in this year's Rap Fest at this level, and they're growing too. They're growing ministry.
Right.
They're growing with their work. So I think which
is what we love.
Good step.
We love that. We love to see ministries grow. I think back to the day when Messenger from Raiders of the Lost came to minister. He came to minister not even as Raiders of the Lost. He came as Messenger 777, a soloist, and he had this guy backing him up, doing some background vocals, who happens to be The Truth. The Truth was doing background vocals for Messenger at Rap Fest before anybody even knew who The Truth was. That's what I think of Rap Fest, where people come and hopefully we could be an encouragement to them to continue as they go through with their ministry. So we're really excited. Logos, Rhema, Jacob Burguy, that's the night before Rap Fest, and J. Cruz Project. So that's definitely, and it's a free event as well. So just bring your friends and your cameras and whatever you got to do and come out.
Now, do you want to go in order?
I'm just going to go
by area.
We could go by area, but that's going to be kind of tricky because we're not listed that way. We would have to start looking. But let's just go by the order that's on this list here. There's no specific order here. First group that's confirmed for Rap Fest 2012 on August 11th at the Pathmark Mall on 174th Street and Longfellow Avenue.
Yes.
Big Ran from Atlanta. That's right. ATL will be in the building. Big Ran. Big Ran. What is it? 100 grand.
Big Ran, 100 grand.
100 grand. Big Ran, 100 grand from ATL will be in the building. So we're really excited to have him out here this year. This is his first time ministering at Rap Fest.
Yes.
And we have from Detroit, Michigan, the Mr. Softy Truck. You hear the
Mr. Softy Truck is here.
Sounds good right about now, too. From Detroit, Michigan, we have David Michael.
Yes.
David Michael will be sharing with us at Rap Fest. That's pretty cool, huh?
That's awesome.
It will be sharing with us at Rap Fest this year. Another first timer for Rap Fest as well. Yeah. So we're
and I've been seeing his posts. I have him on Facebook. So I've been seeing he's been ministering in different places alongside the likes of Andy Mineo and other artists. So he's been around.
Yeah, he's in the circle.
He's in the circle of being in some big events. So we're looking forward to I know the team that listened to him liked what he had to say at least, and so looking forward to his
and the team that we have, by the way, listening to these groups to make the selections is really diverse.
Yes.
We have teenagers, young adults, and adults mixed together. Some involved in music ministry, as far as DJing or artist management or whatever, and others not at all.
Other ministry, others more ministry, church involved.
Right.
So that's important to know what the content of what we're sharing.
Some are just leaders in their church in different capacities. That's the kind of crew that we have listening to these demos, because when we go to the streets, there's going to be a diverse crowd. So we want to make sure that everything's on point. Definitely. So we have Big Ran and David Michael, and coming back from Massachusetts is Disciple D.I. His name sounds familiar because he's been around. This is probably his third time, but not consecutively.
Right.
He's always submitting, and he says, whenever I get an opportunity to do Rap Fest, I want to do it.
He rocks the stage.
He goes in. He goes in. He goes in and he's nonstop all day in front of the stage, and he fellowship.
He supports everyone.
And that's really important to the artists that are being confirmed for Rap Fest. The most important part,
especially.
Yeah, the most important part is the fellowship with the other artists, but also to be in front of that stage and encourage your fellow rappers. Everybody's putting in as much time as you are to for their 15-minute set. So it's great when you're on the mic rocking and you look down and you see the other guys that are on the bill actually paying attention to what you're doing. That's a very, very great encouragement, for somebody that's on stage, man.
Definitely.
So Disciple D.I. from MA.
Now this next group, Freestyle Fan from
Staten Island.
I am waiting to see how they're gonna rip up the stage.
Even
And
Saturday.
Even
This coming Saturday.
This Saturday, if you haven't seen him yet, check him out this Saturday. And then definitely check him out for the freestyle circle battle that they always put on when they come through at Rap Fest. After, before and after, and even way after. What's the name of the box?
Boom Marquee.
Marquee.
Look
for Marquee. You'll see,
their boombox name is Marquee.
She goes as a her, right?
They have. It's like one of those. They have beats. Will travel. You know, these guys are insane. I mean, last year they held the crowd in the parking lot for what? Maybe a half hour?
No, I think a little bit longer than that. Everybody was literally gone. I think the stage was already down almost. And
they were still there?
And they were still there.
Actually, come to think of it, I think I drove away. They were still there.
Yeah, they were.
Now that you say that. But Freestyle Fam, I love these guys. I mean, these guys will rap about this napkin and relate it to Christ in such a beautiful way that you're like, wow, it was just a napkin, but that's what these guys do. And you know me, I love the freestyle stuff. So hats off to Freestyle Fam. Definitely looking forward to having them on Saturday as well at the Salem Coffee House Rap Fest concert series. From Maryland, we have KMY, female rapper. She'll be here with us this year. We always love to have female rappers at Rap Fest. Some years we have none.
Right.
1 year we had like 6. This year I think we have 2. This year we have 2. So we have KMY from Maryland. And then, did I do this? Yeah, KMY from Maryland. I want to make sure everybody gets their props. Freestyle Fam as well. And from San Jose, California, we have Lil Lala in the building. Now, Lil Lala, she was supposed to be with us last. Not Lil Mama. Lil Lala. Let's just say Lala.
Lala.
But she's from San Jose. Yeah, never mind. Lil Lala.
Lala from San Jose.
She was supposed to be here with us last year, and something happened at the last couple of days right before, and she couldn't make it.
Right.
So our courtesy, the way we do is, you know, we try to bring them back. So she was submitting anyway.
Right.
You know,
yes, she did. That's right.
So we were excited that she was still available to come out. So this year we're looking forward to it.
It says a lot that she submitted though.
Right. Because she
didn't expect, you know, like, because I think that's a whole another
that's a whole other show.
but it's important that she shows that she support. I mean, it's good to see that. Not so much that, you know, we want people to have this ultimate respect and be like, I gotta be at Rap Fest all the time, but it's that support. Like, she sees that the Lord is using it and she wants to be a part of it. Well, and that's a good thing to know.
And also, when you want to be a part of something, whether you like it or not, and I don't want to sound rude about it, you have to abide by the rules of the house. I mean, if that's what they're doing, you want to rock at you know, Six Flags or whatever, there's going to be certain things you have to do.
Of course.
Whether you've done it before or not. You can't just say, hey, I was there last year, can I come again?
Right.
No, you got to do it. So, yeah, it's protocol. And we definitely appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that. So, we're looking forward to Lil Lala from San Jose, California, be in the building.
Definitely.
Representing Harlem.
Here we go.
Oh, my. Malachi the Truth. Man. Malachi the Truth.
Another one.
You're going to hold it down. Hey, it's not fair.
I'm sorry. I got a little bit of
prejudice, bias, whatever. But Malachi the Truth is a.
I actually saw him
insane individual
on Friday at work. He was in my neighborhood. I was like, it was real awkward because I think it was awkward almost for both of us because we didn't expect to see each other.
Okay.
He was just walking. He was working. This guy is a man, like a young man of God. You know, just when it comes to. And I mean, let's just be real. The whole unique project that he's working with us on,
right? You
know, he's the type of minister that's like, whatever I gotta do, I'm there.
Yes.
Whenever you need me, I'm there. You know, he had, you know, his son had a health scare recently,
right.
And we were working on some stuff, and we had to hold on just so that, you know, we wanted to respect his time. And once his son was done and everything was cleared with his son, he reached out and was like, yo, I'm ready to go. Like, not bro, I need another couple weeks to spend time with my family. He's committed to his family, and he's committed to the ministry because he knows what the vision is ultimately, which is kingdom.
And I'm also excited because 2 weeks from now, on the 16th, we're doing some ministry at Rikers Island in the prison. Which y'all know, the word Rikers alone, any city you go to, you say Rikers, like, yo, that's crazy. You know, so we're going to be doing some ministry work there, and Malachi the Truth is one of the guys that it instantly said, I'm in, let's do it. But we have Malachi the Truth. Sick is going to be with us that day as well at the prison at Rikers Island. And
He's son
Lee. is going to be with us. So we're really looking forward to that, man. That's a great great thing. Malachi the Truth from Harlem, another New Yorker that's on this year's Rap Fest. We opened up the show with one of his songs. Is PK. Yep, go, you do it. PK is gonna be. Come on, he didn't. PK is going to be in the building. PK ministered at a night before Rap Fest years ago at Jehovah Shammah. 149th, ripped it. Yep. He came in.
Big guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Big heart, man. He came in. We're like, yo, we're going to go backstage. I'm ready, Bert. I'm ready. I just going to bless the Lord. I just want to bless the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, PK, when he ripped open that curtain and he came out, it was done. It was done. So we're really excited to have PK ministering at Rap Fest this year as well. From Florida, my homie. My homie. AKA
Kelly Williams, AKA.
Yeah, Kelly Williams, AKA Prodigal Son, AKA Kingdom Swagonomics, AKA
Hollywood.
Mr. Hollywood. Record, Mr. Hollywood, AKA what else?
Red Fur.
Prodigal Son will be hanging with us.
Prodigal Fur, Red Son.
Prodigal Fur, Red Son. Prodigal Son, a.k.a. Red Fur, from Florida. He's going to be with us again this year. He's another one. Last year, he was supposed to be with us at Rap Fest, but he couldn't make it because he had some circumstances that were holding him back from doing so. He also submitted a full package this year as well.
With new stuff too, and that's a good thing.
He has a lot. Stuff. He has a lot of new stuff. Prodigal Son, I don't know what he does, but he's pulling out a song a day.
He's always working.
He's got a song a day. So he's going to be with us. We're really excited about that as well. And we have our only Boogie Down Bronx representative at Rap Fest.
There's a lot on this. There's a lot on this.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The only Boogie Down Bronx representative. This brother, no. Well, what I really like about this next person, his name is T. Holmes. He has a new project coming out.
Yes.
Very humble guy. People are probably like, T. Holmes, who's that? You'll know. When it comes out, when his stuff comes out, you'll know. He has a lot of features. We interviewed him recently. We interviewed him recently on Rap Fest Radio, and when he was mentioning just the people featured on his album, like Benja and Beats by
Eshawn Burgundy.
Eshawn Burgundy. He has Sheena Lee. He has so much stuff. Real quiet guy, and his main concern is Bert. When is the prayer walk? I want to be there for the prayer walk. Last year was the same thing.
Yep.
He came with his knapsack empty, so he could put flyers in it. He took the knapsack, put his flyers in it, right? And he was out there. Prayer walk, just interaction with a lot of different people, handing out flyers, letting them know, we have this concert. He didn't care. This is his neighborhood. So we're really excited to have T. Holmes now actually ministering on stage.
Yeah.
And he also went through the same process as everybody else. Nobody knew this whole background of him before they selected him, which is even better. But
that's gonna be great.
So we're really excited to have T. Holmes.
Fresh face from the Bronx.
Yeah. And his stuff is hot though. His stuff is hot because when he came for the interview, we played like 2 of his songs. I was really impressed. I didn't know he had that in him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't look like the guy. He's so quiet, But he reminds me of what's this kid from Brooklyn as well, from Queens. He's the same way. He's real quiet. And when he gets on the mic, he just rips it. It'll come to me in a little bit. No, he didn't have a knapsack, but we interviewed him. Oh man. The young guy that he came to Sanctuary the Sunday after to visit. Reflect. He reminds me of
he's from Ja Rockin', right? Or is he
did some stuff with Ja Rockin'. I don't know if he's officially there, but
okay.
Either way. But T. Holmes reminds me of Reflect as far as character.
Yeah.
Very quiet, very low key, and then when he gets on the mic, like bam, a whole different person.
He rocked that hip hop fest last year, right? Yes. Now I remember you talking about.
So T. Holmes from the Boogie Down Bronx representing. Oh man, the next guy.
There's a lot going on
this next one, makes us feel like, makes me feel like a grandpa.
I was gonna say, because
grandpa. Well, I am a grandpa for real, but this is like grandpa hip hop right here.
Grandpa Theo.
Grandpa Theo. From Rochester, not Todd Bangs, but his son Trey. Wow. 19 years in Rap Fest, and we're now seeing the second generation of artists.
How old is he?
17.
He's probably 17.
Look at
He's
that,
17. So Rap Fest started before he was born, and his dad was part of it several times.
Part of it.
And now there's a submission that came through for his son. You know, and I remember sitting when the committee was looking at this, and there was somebody else saying, "This Todd Banks, son, yo, I must be getting old."
Yeah.
You know, but when you think about it, it's incredible. You know, train your child in the ways of the Lord, and when they get older, they won't depart.
16.
You know, he's
16.
16
Look at
years
that.
old, and his stuff is hot. Actually, I think, are we ending the show with one of his songs? No.
In the middle.
No. As the weeks progress, we're gonna be going through all of them.
Definitely.
But man, to know that Todd Banks' son is rocking, and wait till you guys hear him if you haven't already. You probably did already because this stuff is all over the internet. But he sounds just like Trey. And the flow's the same. You know,
You
it's
mean
like
Trey sounds like his dad?
well. Yeah.
What do you, I'm,
Well, Todd Bangs used to be Trey Z, so now he's Todd Bangs, and this is Trey. So you guys, another one with 50 names, but Trey from Rochester, Todd Bangs' son, is going to be at Rap Fest this year. Next up, from Virginia, from VA, representing
Liberty
University, we have Humble Tip.
Mixtape, the intentional mixtape he had recently,
Right.
And then he dropped a track with Shock, a sick track.
I like the track he did with some acoustic stuff. That was really crazy.
Which one?
Right, the
That was-
acoustic guitar.
Acoustic guitar.
It was acoustic. It was an acoustic guitar and him rapping like by the train tracks or something. You know, he does these crazy videos. But the man is busy, man. He works hard at the school 24/7. That's what it seems like. He has his master's degree in whatever education stuff he's doing. He works for Liberty University. He has their full backing, which is really awesome. And he's come to Rap Fest even when he's not rapping.
Right,
just to represent Liberty University and trying to get people enrolled into a Christ faith-based college,
right?
You know, which is really awesome. That's why we love Humble Tip. You know, he's done Night Before Rap Fest a couple. I think he did Night Before Rap Fest the same year PK did Night Before Rap Fest and Prodigal Son.
Yes,
I think it was the three of them together. But yeah, Humble Tip, he's like fam for us. This is probably his fourth time in the years we've met him, or maybe third time that he ministers. But we're really looking forward to Humble Tip to see what he brings to the table this year. Next one, Red Dot.
Red Dot. Now, this is the dude from.
That's the dude. Yeah. Red Dot is a veteran of the 106 and Park Freestyle Fridays. He was actually in around the same time as Jin.
Okay.
I don't know before or after. I don't know if Jin took him out or what, because Jin won everything right at the end. But either way, Red Dot, his stuff is crazy too.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
He has some nice stuff. I was watching some of his videos online. He's a hilarious guy, man. He's really funny. He reminds me a little bit of R. Swift in the way he talks and stuff. He's raw. He's raw. And I think
lyrics were pretty serious.
Yeah, his lyrics are serious. I mean, even his approach to his music. I mean, 106 in Park is no joke. To be on Freestyle Fridays, 106 in Park more than once is a lot. Because if you can get there the second time, that means you got through the first round, so that's good. But we're really excited to have Red Dot coming out from Maryland to be at Rap Fest this year.
Cool.
Another guy, he was here with us last year.
Mm-hmm.
This next guy, his name is Architect from Florida. Another great dude, man. He loves to minister. We were able to interview him in Florida when we went. We went last year. Alice and I, we did the Florida tour, Rap Fest Radio. Road to Rap Fest, Florida tour. We went out there. We were able to minister, to interview him at the Hollywood Records compound, and you know it was dope. It was dope. You know, another guy. He's been around for a while. He had another group before when they came out. You know, and now he's doing his solo stuff. And he's good. And the dude is the next one right in there in the freestyle freestyle circle. Yeah, he has a track with Freestyle Fan. We might have to request that track for Rap Fest because it is really sick. The guy is good, man. So we're excited to have him. Now we have two groups coming out from Texas. This is kind of new to us.
Yeah, look,
I mean, we've had one or two Texas. We have Cali, New York,
Atlanta,
Massachusetts,
Detroit too.
Detroit,
Virginia, Maryland, Florida.
What have we said so far?
Cali,
Rochester, Bronx, Florida, Harlem. Yep. So from Texas, we have MA Double is the first group that we confirmed from Texas. Again, this is a new group to us. They're not new to the ministry, but they're new to us. Like we've never had them at Rap Fest. And also from Texas, we have Big Nick. I mean, we're really excited to have these new groups come out.
Variety, yeah.
Yeah, variety is important, and to me, fresh face is important. Because after a while, like this, them again, them again. And like I was telling you guys before, man, 75% of these artists are all new to us.
I think that's good, though, because this event is not for... It's not for the Christians that know everyone already, you know.
Exactly.
It's for the street. So the fact that it's new faces is good because a lot of these people don't know them already, as it is.
Right,
and it gives them
it wouldn't matter because they don't know them anyway.
Exactly.
But no, it's really good to see that other ministries are out there doing things too. You know, it would be really sad if every year were the same exact groups
and the same location.
At the same location.
Like, where's that?
But then that means nobody's doing anything. You know, but the fact that we're adding new groups every year, different groups every year, is really exciting for us.
Definitely.
Then of course we always got to go back to the veterans, right? So coming out from Florida, used to be from the group One Way, with Morph and the rest of the guys, but now rocking his solo stuff.
That group was no joke though. Those dudes
One Way.
Wild.
Oh yeah.
They were.
I mean, DJ Morph alone is like insane. Proverb, Morph, and I forgot the other guy's name right now. But Two Edge from Florida will be with us this year. He's another great guy, man. He's a veteran in the game. He's been doing it for a long time, but he keeps it fresh. He keeps it relevant, you know, and he understands the street ministries. You know, he does a lot of street ministry stuff out there in Florida. I'm always following him online, and great stuff. Then another Virginia group. Well, soloist this time, but he came as part of Wonder Fam, like 3 years ago, I think it was, or 2 years ago when we went in the park.
Yes.
And when people saw him, they were like, "Yo, this guy's like psycho." He had like this "What Would Jesus Do" grill, crazy braids, and he was like all over the place. Yep. Now he's doing his solo stuff. Fro Wonder will be in the building with us, in the parking lot with us on August 11th at Rap Fest 2012. That's another VA representative. Virginia in the building. Brooklyn, one more Brooklynite. Glamour the Voice.
I met him for the first time at last. I heard a couple of his stuff, and dude has a heart, like to really get a message across. Yeah. You know, even almost for worship, because you know it's not easy to come in as the rapper and then you're gonna start off with a slow, almost like an R&B feel. You know. Right. I mean, yeah, it's good to open up, but you coming in as the rapper, you know, I'm thinking sometimes you just come out, let's go, drop it. And he came up with the slow song, and I was like, but when I was listening to it, I was like, okay, you know what he's saying was real important. And that's great. He actually reached out to him, and he ministered at a local church in Brooklyn. Nice. That needed an artist, and we connected him through Unique, just trying to get him out there. Nice. So you know that shows that he's looking to
right, and that's what I appreciate about someone like that. That's willing to come out.
And it was a last minute.
I think it was 3 days, right? It was like 3 days or so. Week. You know, someone like that's willing to just come out and be a blessing. Actually, I think the coffee house that he did was also similar, or he tried to do one like that. He was going to fill in for someone. It didn't work out, but he was trying to fill in for them as well. So Glamour the Voice was part of Soldiers of Armageddon, who ministered at Rap Fest 1995 with Jay Skywalker. It was Jay Skywalker, Glamour the Voice,
I was like 10 years old,
and some other people that were there. But he was part of that ministry. You know, so to see that he's still involved in the gospel hip hop ministry is really nice as well. Yeah. And he's not that old, so he was young when he did. People like 1995 rap. He must be like 60. No, but he's. We're excited to have him back.
Yeah.
And then we have one more group. And these kids are coming all the way from the Bahamas.
Where?
From the Bahamas. Yeah. They need a lot of applause. That's a long trip. A long trip. Wow. They got a standing ovation. But the Gospel Boys, these young kids, man, they just like got my heart, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because their submission was really complete, really nice. You know, I think they were probably one of the only ones that really had a real full submission. You know, they had individual bios and a group
big.
bio. Actually, and I think I kept theirs like as a sample. No, you didn't delete it. Thank you very much. Yeah, you see, they had the Gospel Boys biography, Gospel Boys lyrics.
And then Gospel Boys.
They had pictures of each one of them.
Yeah, that was one of the few groups that actually put it
Right,
there.
they had the pictures of each one of them, and you know, as a group.
Young
Then they
guys,
had
too.
Gospel Boys reference letters, 3 reference letters full. Then they had each one's bio individually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who does that? You know, and that's what we're talking about, and that's what really works, man. When you go out of your way to represent yourself properly.
Yep.
You know, it's not so much to do it because we're asking for it. You know, because fine, hey, send what you want to send. I'm fine. I'll take whatever you send me, and we'll take it. You know, we'll grade it accordingly.
Yep.
But they went out of their way to send their full bios, reference letters, young guys, and they like just made the cut too,
Mm-hmm.
and it had nothing to do with that. Maybe that did have something to do with it. The fact that they submitted everything.
Yeah.
But they've already been confirmed to open up for Rap Fest. You know, and they just have a great heart, man. I'm looking forward to just meeting them and hopefully introducing them to a lot of people.
I mean, just to be clear, you did just mention they're opening up, but all the other lineup hasn't been officially put up yet.
No, the other lineup has not been officially put up. That'll be told the day of, but they have been confirmed to open up for Rap Fest. You know, because their heart and their plea to us was more like, listen, we'll do anything to just be a part of this. We'll even open up if that's what it takes. We'll even if it's just one song. From the Bahamas. Who wants to travel from the Bahamas to the Bronx to do one song?
Right.
You know? And they're good.
Yeah,
they're good.
They were good.
You know, they're good. I got to see like 1 or 2 of their videos online. They remind me a lot of New Vision.
Okay.
They, you know, in their performance.
Okay.
You know, which is kind of cool. But they're good. So we're really excited about that, man.
That's awesome.
So that's the lineup. Let's go through this lineup one more time. Make sure everybody knows who we have.
All right, ready? So we got Big Ran from ATL.
Big Ran from ATL.
David Michael from Detroit, Michigan. Disciple DI from Massachusetts. Freestyle Fam from Staten Island. KMY from Maryland. Little Lala from San Jose, California. Malachi the Truth from Harlem, New York. PK from New York. Prodigal Son, aka Redford, aka from Florida. This is Sick from New Jersey. T Holmes from the BX. We got Trey from Rochester. Humble Tip from Virginia. Red Dot from Maryland. Architect from Florida. MA Double from Texas. Big Nick from Texas. Two Edge from Florida. Fro Wonder from Virginia. Glamour the Voice from Brooklyn. Gospel Boys from Bahamas. And the other main artist that we mentioned again was The Rep from Arizona, which is another. So we got a good
that's
variety.
There's all over the place.
And K Drama
from Cincinnati. And Nikki Cruz from Colorado.
And Nikki Cruz from Colorado.
It's like statewide, all different states.
It's spread out.
Yeah, man, it's important to represent, you know, from all over, because people start to, oh no, Rap Fest is just an East Coast thing, or Flavor Fest is just a Florida thing, or whatever. You know,
I mean, and another thing, I mean, there's different processes for each, you know,
like
Hip Hop Fest, Flavor Fest, and Rap Fest, all supported and coming out of support through Rap Fest and the idea is to really just share that ministry. So I mean, I think This is gonna be a very, very.
And to think, next year is the big one.
Next year is the big one. Listen, tell you this right now. You want to get involved in next year's Rap Fest? Hit us up.
It's the 20th anniversary.
And we this is gonna be big. Next year's gonna be big. This year's gonna be big as it is. I mean, Nicky Cruz.
Everything there.
This is gonna be great.
We flipped the location. It's in the same spot, but we flipped the.
It's like almost in the center.
It's almost in the center now.
It'll at least attack the center now, right? Because
it's going straight into the mall, straight in now.
Right.
Before we were like at the far end, on the edge. Now you drive into the parking lot, and we're gonna be right there on the right hand side, facing everything. So behind us is gonna be just the sky.
Okay, so
and
behind us is the highway.
Yeah, that's backstage.
Gotcha.
Backstage is the highway.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's crazy.
About the sponsors.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pull up the. We have a mock version of the flyer, which we'll show you after it's official. We still have a couple of things we have to finish adding on there. But let me see. I have the flyer here.
You want me to?
I have it. Oh, do I?
Well, I could talk. I know they are.
Oh, photo stream. Here we go. So many things. Here we go. Our sponsors. Let's see if I can read it. We have Life Zone TV.
Yes.
Which actually they're going to be part of the event on Saturday. They're going to come out and do some broadcasting, or at least some recording and testing for.
I've seen that connected to Zion Society and some other big events in New Jersey and stuff like that.
Yeah,
connected to a lot of.
Yeah, they've been very, very connected with a lot of events. Rap Fest Radio, of course. God Belongs in My City. With the prayer walk.
Yeah,
the week before Rap Fest. We'll talk about that in a second. But the prayer walk. Grateful Apparel. Sanctuary Fellowship Church, WBLS.
Now, how they working with us this year?
Who BLS? WBLS will be in the at Rap Fest location with the Hummer. They have some giveaways for the neighborhood, probably some frisbees, some cups, or whatever.
And we're talking about 174th Street.
This is BLS neighborhood. This is BLS neighborhood, so that's good. Triple Threat Ministries will be.
Shout out to Blake.
Yep, they're helping a lot behind the scenes, man. These guys are important to us, man. Unique, of course.
Definitely.
Rap Fest, that's us. Holy Culture.
Shout out to Holy Culture.
They sponsor our podcast all for the last 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. Really excited about this next one. I'm excited about all of them, but 96.7 FM K Love.
That's awesome.
That's the local station. K Love, and we're going to be announcing Rap Fest on K Love station, which is great because that's an audience that we don't usually tap into. So we're excited about that. Of course, Calvary Church, where Triple J Audio is from, and Pastor Bowser, who is our connection to the Pathmark Mall that made it possible for us to be at that location. Mm-hmm. And we're looking forward to another year of blessed time there.
Yes.
Triple J Audio, of course, providing the sound system.
Definitely.
Incredible. Those guys have been a blessing to a lot of ministries since last year's Rap Fest. If you guys are looking for some audio support, you're local, or just give them a call, Triple J Audio at AOL.com. You could email them.
KZ
Graphics. KZ Graphics, who's working on our flyer. Mm-hmm. It's not fully finished yet. You probably can't see it because of the glare. So once it's done, we'll let you know. That was a tease. That's a tease. KZ Graphics is working on our flyer, so we're excited about that. Also, Fuel
Student Conference.
Fuel Student Conference with Pastor Jacob Berguy.
Urban Kingdom is going to be there presenting with God Belongs in My City.
Right.
Urban Kingdom Youth Ministries.
Right. Urban Kingdom has been a blessing this year as well, man. Because they're connecting us with everybody else too.
Yes, definitely.
So we're excited. So again, that's at the Pathmark Mall, East 174th Street, Longfellow Avenue in the Bronx. Saturday, August 11th, from 12 to 8 p.m. The night before will be at Sanctuary Fellowship Church with Pastor Jacob Berguy, J. Cruz Project, Logos Rhema. And the week before that, we'll have the prayer walk at 12 noon over at the Pathmark Mall. We'll probably meet at the Pathmark Mall or Calvary Church. We'll decide that as we get closer. But we're partnering with God Belongs in My City.
Yeah.
So we're encouraging you to go get your God Belongs in My City t-shirts. Oh, they have some questions here. Okay. But we're encouraging you to get the God Belongs in My City t-shirts for that day as well.
There's a question, what's the cost for this event? Is it free?
Rap Fest is a free event. and it has always been a free event. So you don't need any tickets. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is show up, bring your own beach chair or whatever, because we're like in a parking lot area. There's no seating there. But you could bring whatever chair. You have a cooler, drinks, whatever you got to do. You come out and bring it, and you can hang out with us that day.
Also, shout out to the Gospel Boys in the chat room.
All right. Yep.
Architect.
Yeah.
Architect is in the chat room.
Todd Bangs.
Todd Bangs is in the chat room. David Mike is in the chat room. Woo! And Todd said he's submitting for 2013. Why so late? Why not next year? Next year is 20 years.
Next year is 2013.
Oh wow. I'm like,
what are you talking about? Why so late?
That was a joke. Listen, I have a rough week. It just started.
The day for the prayer walk is August 4th, right?
August 4th.
August 4th is the day for the prayer walk. That's the Saturday before Rap Fest. We're going to be posting all of the information, exact location where we're going to meet and all that stuff online. We'll make sure we'll tweet about it. We'll put up a hashtag and maybe start.
Todd said you're forgiven.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That's how bad we missed you, though, man. Look, that's
I know, it seems
right?
like forever.
It's like forever.
I've got to wait a whole year.
I remember. Oh my God.
A whole year. But the prayer walk is going to be on August 4th. And we're gonna meet at 12 o'clock.
Yes,
we'll post that information.
And God Belongs Message is definitely gonna be supporting. We're gonna make sure we have enough people to know what they're doing and support and direct everyone. We'll be putting that up through the God Belongs to My City page. Shout out to them. They're doing a lot. Nigeria, Australia asked them.
I saw the North
Carolina. They just did Atlanta. There was North Carolina.
Did you see the North Carolina pictures?
Thousands of people.
6,800 people showed up.
Jersey just did one recently.
They'll kick us out the Bronx if we do
that. Jacksonville, Florida, Alan Diaz. A lot of things are going on with them.
That's
Switzerland.
Nice.
I don't know when that is yet, but I know that's coming up.
Wow.
And then October 20. I need a calendar real quick.
October 20 something.
Where's my calendar?
On top.
October. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, I'll tell you the date right now. October 27th. Mm-hmm. That's Saturday. That's the New York God Belongs to My City prayer walk. So there's a lot of stuff going on, man. We're really excited. We're looking forward to it. Again, don't forget, this coming Saturday, June 9th at the Salem Coffee House, we'll be there. The Rap Fest concert series featuring Freestyle Fam, Refuge, This Is Sick, and King David.
They'll be in the building. Also, the Sanctuary Fellowship Worship Team. That's at the Salem Coffee House. Donation is $5. It's going to be so much fun. Just come for the fellowship. Even if you don't like the groups, I don't care. Just come for the fellowship. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also come because your $5 at the door helps us.
Yeah, and now you say that, but volunteering for Rap Fest, if you have any questions about that, about supporting in any way for Rap Fest the day before, hit us up, rapfestinc@gmail.com. I am unique at IAMUNYC@gmail.com, and we will keep you up to date with the details on where you need to be, what you need to bring, if you're going to bring anything, how you can help us in any way in any way. Trust me, there's a lot of ways that you can help us, and we'll be glad to look out for that.
Somebody in the chat room, I think, is asking this: are we going to hit up the Boys Club this year before doing the event at Rap Fest? So I think we should. And
which one are they talking about?
It must be the one by 174th Street.
Madison, the Madison one?
Yeah. So we have to do it.
We should definitely walk over there. We could definitely do that.
That's what it's called, Madison?
It's a Madison Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, so we definitely have to do that. Last year we tried, but it was too late.
The Bronx River Community Center is the one across that we want to try to go this year. I think we did that last year. The projects.
Yeah, well, the projects is where we're going to hit.
That's where we want to go this year.
We're going to hit that with the prayer walk too. But we're definitely going to try to hit up on all the spots possible. Immediate needs for Rap Fest. We still need Bibles. We have one ministry already donating us like 300 Bibles. Right. So that's big, but we can still use more. We need giveaways. We want to bless the neighborhood. Whether it be CDs, T-shirts, I don't know.
Booklets.
Thank you, Jesus. Bracelets, booklets, pamphlets, anything you think that we can use to reach the urban community. Yeah, we definitely could use that.
Bless them with that. Definitely.
And if you want to send a monetary donation, I'm not going to stop you. Just make out the check to my church, Sanctuary Fellowship Just reference Rap Fest, and hit me up on email for the details. I'll let you know what they are, and you can send them out.
The vendor space is available. You got to go to the top of rapfestinc.com.
It's right on the front page. That's the only thing there now. That's the only thing right now.
Rapfestinc.com for the vendor tables. That's available as well.
Right. You could get your vendor tables. If you're an artist for Rap Fest, you get your spot. But if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to a full table. The details are on rapfestinc.com to get your full table. I think I already have 2 artists that said this is what they're going to do.
Awesome.
So make sure you just go on there and get all the details you need to make sure that your trip to New York is complete.
Yeah.
We are going to look into some hotels and stuff, but New York, the Bronx is bad. The Bronx is bad. Sorry, guys. It's the Bronx. The hotel. So we'll probably end up somewhere either Manhattan or Rockland or White Plains or something like that. If you're looking for a nice spot, if you don't care much where you sleep, we got spots. But other than that,
Architect just tweeted me. He was talking about, because you mentioned the Freestyle Fam. There's a video for it too.
Really?
So we'll try to, maybe we can figure out how we get that up for maybe another rap.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I want to check it out myself anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, any artists that are confirmed, you'll be hearing from me this week and every week going forward with details and information. And also, I'll be ready to answer any questions you might have regarding your event, your participation in this year's event. All the other artists that didn't make it to Rap Fest for this year, thank you for your submissions. Like I said, we're not a final authority. The Lord will bless you regardless. We're just one of many events that are out there. We hope and pray that you will still submit next year and maybe make it in next year. That's always a possibility. And don't be discouraged, but be encouraged.
And don't be afraid. If you're actually in the area, come out. Support all the local ministries, Well,
that's what I tell people. I tell them, look, you weren't selected, but since you already had in your heart planned for the date, you should come out anyway. How many different
connections, even from last year's Rap Fest, were made?
Oh, even for us. Even for us, we just connected with so many people. I mean, it's a blessing, So every year it just grows more and more. And I think if next year is what I think it's going to be, I don't know if the Pathmark Mall could hold us, So we gotta figure that one out. But in the meantime, this is what we have for you to.
Couple
you have
more
some
shout outs though.
Go ahead.
Just a couple shout outs to Aggressive Progression. You shout out Triple J Audio as well.
Right.
Ignite. I know that they're looking to help us out. They've been saying they want to help us out volunteering.
Ignite,
they got a great team. Who else? I think that's it. Justin.
Oh yeah, Glory of Christ Church.
Glory of Christ.
Yeah, man, shout out to Glory of Christ Church. DJ Newman and Elements as well. Man Up Management, who's always helping out however they can. Naturally, all the TSF fam.
Definitely.
Who else? Did I miss anybody?
No, I think we got Goblin City, Fuel, everybody.
There's a lot of people.
Grateful Apparel again, as always.
Yeah, we're working on T-shirts. We're working on T-shirts for this year. Once the design is official. DJ P Dog. Shout out to DJ P Dog. Just signed into the chat room all late, but that's cool. We won't hold it against you. DJ P Dog in the building.
He's been at Rap Fest.
Yeah, he's DJ.
Even just to show up.
Yeah, P Dog. Tell Lecrae that you're busy on the August 11th because you got to go to Rap Fest to DJ.
Actually, we're gonna have to talk. 20 years, you DJing, you tell them you have somewhere to be next August 2013 and tell them that they need to be there. We'll work that out.
Right, that's how we roll.
I'm just saying.
That's how we roll.
Just saying.
And he'll do it. He'll do it too.
Just come on. I'm actually looking forward. He has a mixtape with Show Baraka coming up.
You're gonna have unique T-shirts at the Rap Fest event.
Yes. For which one? I mean, this weekend we will have unique T-shirts at the event, and please support us because we're at Rap Fest. Yes, we can make that happen. If you help us purchase all the ones we have now, we can even have a new color for Rap Fest. Because what our goal too is just so we're helping Rap Fest financially too. So your support to buying the T-shirts helps us that way, but also your support in volunteering helps us as well. So please support. GratefulApparel.com has a collaboration set tab on their page, and you can check out the shirt there and order it from them.
I think that was it.
I think that's it, and it's 8:59.
Is it really? Wow, we did good.
Or 9 o'clock on this watch.
We did really good. We did really good. If there's any other questions for the chat, if there's any other questions from the chat room. If not, we're good, man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat room.
Yeah, shout out to everybody listening.
And a couple of people that did. Let me see.
Yeah, just check the tweets real quick.
T. Holmes tweeted us about putting the show on Rapfest Radio. Todd Bangs, Lala, Architect. Who else?
Let me see if I got what I got.
What you got?
I'm not as quick as you on Twitter.
And I'm still getting used to this though. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what song do we have to close off with?
David Michael. Send the Sword.
Yeah, we have a song by David Michael.
David
Send the
Michael
Sword.
also tweeted.
That's
Two Edge tweeted it.
Two Edge. He's the man.
You know, I'm catching. There's some other Rap Fest thing going on. We have to check this because I'm finding some other Rap Fest.
That's fine. That's fine. I've seen that too.
Quest the Wordsmith.
Yep.
Quest the Wordsmith and Architect having a conversation.
That's fine. That's gonna be crazy, man. Quest the Wordsmith and Architect again at Rap Fest.
Freestyle Fam.
Yep, Freestyle Fam. That's Quest. So we're done, man. Somebody else just. Oh, Justin. Like somebody else just tweeted.
Next week you're putting some of Trey's stuff on it, they were asking.
Possibly. It's possible that next week we'll play Trey stuff.
We have some guests already lined up, actually.
We have guests lined up.
Next 2 weeks.
But what's going to happen is, like in July, leading up to Rap Fest, we're going to be focusing all on Rap Fest. So hopefully we get the local artists in to talk to them. Mm-hmm. And we'll be playing songs by artists that are confirmed for Rap Fest, so people start to get familiar with their music. And we should have links online before Rap Fest, so everybody can know where to find these artists at. Jay got you hooked.
Jay got you.
Swagged out. We're doing a big baby. That's what it says. I'll just read the tweet. All right, cool, man.
So next week we got Chris.
Christ has risen inside.
He's from New York. And we also have the week after that, we got Hee-Sun Lee.
Right, Hee-Sun Lee will be here on the 18th.
Let's talk about her being.
Right.
I think Alice is probably going to ask some questions now.
She's the mom, the new mom rapper.
The new mommy rapper.
New mom rapper. But she'll be here 2 days after we do the prison ministry.
Right, which is good.
So we're gonna be able to talk about what goes on at the prison ministry on the 16th. So keep us in prayer as we keep moving forward. We have a lot of plans, and only God knows which ones are the ones that are gonna go through. Yeah. So we'll leave the rest of it up to you guys, man. Like I said, keep us in prayer. If you want to help in any way, look us up, rapfestinc@gmail.com, or tweet us at rapfestradio.
Yep.
Hit up iamunique@gmail.com. If you want to help in any way whatsoever, donation, financially, or just material stuff you have that we can give away. We need tables, we need tents, we need so many things. So if you have something there that you think you can help us with, just hit us up. We'd love to find out what it is and see how we can, use it.
Yeah.
Amen. So here we go. David Michael. What's the song again? I just got so much stuff on. Send the Sword by David Michael, another confirmed artist from Rapfest Radio and rapfestradio.com. You will learn us because we are out of control. Peace. Oh, you're looking for the clap, right?
Israel music. Detroit. I'm hailing from the land of the hated. Most folks that walked away, they left in search for money, power, in the Hall of Fame. They left for big corporations, but for small gain. I stand at haters, say this land without further decay. In a wasteland, the underworld of lust and greed, a barren womb of corruption. I can smell the weed, burning from the clocks turning. You can look and see a place where the violence run wild, and I'll be foolish not to grab my sword to rebuild the city. I got a faithful few with me, we gon' make it gritty. Grounds cry from the bloodshed, it ain't pretty. Keeps me up at night, knowing that they worship pity. I shake myself like Samson, you can bang your dreads. The Savior said we be hated, but don't hang your heads. Check my countenance, the boldness of the Lord has come. Word to Bizzle, he took his sling and let it sing. Wherever we go, we stand in a pole, we never will fall, we know they can see it. But only we go as we have been told, to each is his own and we heed it. We cannot throw stones and call people wrong, if they're true we will all see it. If that was the Lord, who knows, my brothers from home, rebuke them, they need it. Yeah, man. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, man. What up, though? Listen, my city's dying, but homie, it ain't dead yet. Meet me downtown, bet serpents we ain't trade yet. Hold on, by the bed with Motown. You ain't fed yet. We got all these gospel artists, they ain't give us meds yet. They must have missed it, but there is a party really had. And all the kids submissive, risen from the silly head. And I was driven, forgiven, for getting dealing bad. Thinking about the Lord to restore us, God, I'm feeling glad. Yeah. Listen. Come on, man. Listen. I know my mission. I've been sent here to send a word. The sword of the spirit to those who have never heard. But these Pharisees wanna bury me, they blur. Gossip and dirt and pervert the works of God and her. Whenever I preach and teach, it always hits me. You'll see, I always get cut up. Whenever you handle the heat, the sword you eat, the more you're like, what up? All of the cancer disease you see and you grieve it, you learn it to love. Wounded and weak, but that is too Christian to me. I'll be like, shut up. Shut up. Listen. Wherever you at, man, rebuild. Send the sword, which is the word of God.
Hustlers